Hey, what's going on, everybody? We just started the video, but I'm gonna give y'all an intro. And don't you worry about that. Here it is. Yeah, that's better. Yo. Welcome to another episode of OTR Over the Ropes Wrestling Podcast. This is episode 105. I am your man, Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Friday Night Trey. And who am I joined by? My boy.
It's your boy. That's the boy, Jay, aka Rant J, aka Rant J, aka Rant J, aka Friday Night Rant J.
Hey. Mike Drop couldn't join us tonight. Hopefully he'll join the next one.
You are echoing.
Am I?
Yeah.
It might be. I don't have my regular headset set up. Am I still echoing?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, my camera didn't unplug.
Oh God. Coming to you live. This is what we do live. Technical difficulties live. It be like that sometimes. Well, anyway, while he tried to figure that out, people unprepared.
I was prepared. Yeah, I'm back. All right. So we got a few topics we're gonna try to run through. Did you watch any of AEW Double or Nothing? I don't know why I asked you.
Sorry, folks. I was I was out of town.
You were out of town. I forgot.
A lot of drinking involved,
I forgot you were out of town.
Yeah, so I didn't have, I wasn't nowhere where I could sit down and watch it at all. And I didn't even think about it because, all the highlights and everything popped up. So I was like, well, they pretty much spoiled it. So I didn't even go back and watch it.
Okay. Well, what highlight did you see that made you go, oh, okay? Like what did you see from the event or any title changes that you liked? Anything from the event?
I mean, only thing, the main thing was MJF coming back.
That was a big thing. That was, I was like, crazy hype.
That was it. And then I saw the AEW championship match.
Christian and Swerve.
Yeah. It was all right. It wasn't bad.
You see Gangrel come back?
No, Gangrel came back? Oh, that's right. He came back to help Adam Copeland.
Yep.
I saw that.
And then Mercedes, she got her title.
Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay, he won.
Oh, he won?
Mm-hmm. Now they teasing him and I don't know if they're teasing or it's official, him versus Swerve. I was like, damn, already?
So Will Ospreay is the TNT title, right?
Nah, he's the international champion.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting they got the international championship.
Their version of Intercontinental.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the TNT champion is.
I thought it was Adam Copeland.
Oh, it is. Damn. I'm tripping.
Okay. Yeah, I knew I had it backwards for a second. You had me tripping for a minute, man. Look, he watching this. Look at this. I
Great thing is I didn't watch it live either because I was at a birthday get together, so I was checking it out on my phone here and there. But okay, nothing crazy, surprising. I think Bullet Club. I think they won. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Bullet Club still won because Juice Robinson came back.
Okay.
So, all right, but yeah, moving on. Sorry, AEW. That's all you get tonight. We gotta Gotta get through these. King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring. Did you? You probably didn't watch that either, did you?
No, actually, I did watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It took me
So
forever. It took me 2 nights to watch it because I watched it when I just got back from my trip, and then I fell asleep, and then I had to watch it the next day, and then I fell asleep, and then I watched it later that night. So actually, 3 times. It took me 3 times to watch it.
So what are your thoughts?
Um, I would have to say overall, it wasn't an awful pay-per-view or premium live event,
There
whatever.
we go. Get it right.
It wasn't awful. Um, I'm trying to think which match was the most exciting or which match was the highlight of the night. And I mean, they were all pretty generic matches. I mean, Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul ended the exact way that the match went the exact way I thought it was going to go.
No titles changed hands. So,
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
but does the title have to change hands at a PLE?
no, it doesn't have to change. You got to think about it, right? Pretty much all the champions are new. Oh yeah, yeah, did Liv Morgan won?
No, she won that on Monday.
Oh, no, Liv Morgan did not win it on Monday.
Oh
Liv
yeah, you're right. You're
Morgan
right.
it.
She retained it. She
I
retained
was
it
about
on
to say,
Monday.
what you talking about?
My bad. She retained it on Monday. So okay, so one title changed. The one that everybody thought would change.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm excited to see where this storyline is going with her and Dirty Dom. You know what I'm saying? But
They making
back
out
to the
on Monday.
I know back to
We gonna talk
the
about that.
back to the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
My thoughts on it. I mean, it's championships don't have to change hands, right? A lot of the champions are new champions, right? Pretty much damn near all the titles changed hands except for what Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. So everybody's only into their second title defense. Except for Becky, which she was on her first title defense because she had just won it. But I
She
mean,
wasn't even really supposed to win it. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, they put it on. I still don't understand why they did that. We knew Becky was leaving. We knew she was taking a hiatus. I don't understand. Maybe they did it to kind of further the Liv Morgan revenge tour is the only way that I can see them doing it.
that's why they did it, so that she could have some heat.
Yeah. I guess it was better for her to win it on the pay-per-view than it was for her to win it on Monday Night Raw in that battle royale. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it to her. I'm happy that she's champion. It's interesting to see the storyline that they're going with her and Dom and whatever's happening with Judgment Day while Rhea's out. What else? What other matches were there? The King of the Ring match was.
I'm about to say Gunther versus Randy.
The King of the Ring match was pretty dope. I mean, it was pretty good. I believe it or not, I was actually going for Gunther. After he beat Jay, I was pretty much going for Gunther. So, I mean, I like the announcement from Triple H that the King and Queen of the Ring gets a title shot, the way that it always should have been, you know. So I'm glad that, man. I don't know, man. This Triple H era is built different right now. And it's interesting to see because I want to see how many people are going to try to make their way back to WWE now that they see how much things are changing under Paul Levesque's run. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people left because they didn't like Vince McMahon and the last minute changes and the direction that he was going and stuff like that. So a lot of people dipped out because of that. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see. I saw something that was talking about a possible Dean Ambrose return. His contract's coming up soon with AEW. And they were saying now that we're in the Paul Levesque era, could he be coming back? Because the reason he left was he wasn't happy about the creative and he wasn't happy about, the whole him being a lunatic and what was it? The
The storyline with Roman.
Yeah, when he was crazy and they were making him take the medicine or something, and he was referencing Roman's, illness and stuff like that. So he didn't care for it. So I don't know. I heard that rumor. I saw a video on that one. I thought I'd bring that one up, but we keep getting off topic of the pay-per-view.
So then you had Nia versus Lyra.
Yeah.
You saw she did the Yokozuna, how she folded her arms after she did the drop.
I saw that, but that was pretty much set up for Nia to win. I mean, I think that Nia moving over to SmackDown and getting a run with the SmackDown Women's Championship, I think that really helps set up her versus Jade, where I think Jade is going to be the one to take the Women's Championship from
Nia. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not too happy though. I will say with this, I'm not too happy that Bianca and Jade and them did the pre-show. They shouldn't have done that.
I'm okay with it only because they're clearly trying to figure stuff out. Like their in-ring chemistry is getting a little bit better.
It is. I mean, they had some dope moves. Like they put together some pretty tight move sets, like tag team move sets and everything like that.
But there was a botch, but it wasn't a botch. It was Jade trying to do a kip up and she busted her ass.
Yeah, I saw.
But I think the real challengers to them are Zoe and Shayna because they won that gauntlet match. So they threw Candice and Indy out there like they know. Nah, that's a pre-show match.
I mean, it is a B-show match. They could have opened up the show with that match. I think that the pre-show match should have been Alpha Academy. That should have been a pre-show match.
Alpha Academy, they didn't fight.
Yeah, they did. Didn't they have a match in or was that Monday Night Raw? I'm thinking of.
That was Monday. Monday.
Okay. That was
Monday. They didn't fight. Gable fought. And what'd you think of that match? The triple threat.
Oh, the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
What you think about that?
It ended exactly how I thought it was going to end.
It ended how I thought it would end with the person that won it. But I thought that I thought that Gable would take the pin to further the storyline. But they don't need it because he was wilding on Monday. He about to whip Otis. And then Maxine had to stop him. Then what's the name? But I'm hearing that Gable's contract hasn't been renewed yet. Everybody's contracts are coming up.
It's only a matter of time.
They teasing him in the creeds, but I don't know. I feel like this is the Paul Levesque era, so I don't think he's just going to let somebody leave without any kind of explanation.
Yeah, nah, I don't see that. Triple H has been pretty transparent on everything that he's done up to this point, and I fucks with it. Like, I really do. I mean, I think that he's running and taking this shit in the direction that it should have been going years ago. I know they were stuck under that PG era. What I'm excited for is once we get over to Netflix. Because I think once we get to Netflix, all hell gonna break loose. I mean, they still gonna keep it moderate because you got kids that are gonna be at the live shows and stuff like that. But I mean, I think Netflix is gonna give us like real modern day Attitude Era vibes.
Yeah, that would be dope. I agree. I think it is gonna get a lot more edgy. I mean, they keep hinting towards it. Yep. They keep hitting towards it. I believe that's really all that we need to talk about as far as that. Now, we got another 5-match PLE.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go from this topic, I know Cody and Logan ended the way you thought it would, but what do you think about the match overall?
I mean, Logan is a damn good wrestler, man. And he's a damn good entertainer. I mean, I definitely see him winning the championship, but I just don't see Cody dropping it anytime soon. So
He's at least got to make it to SummerSlam.
Cody has to make it to the next WrestleMania as champion. He has to defend it at WrestleMania. It's not going to be until next year when he drops the title.
Well, then that would mean that. Do you think he's fighting? Who do you think he's fighting at WrestleMania?
They're talking about him versus The Rock at WrestleMania.
Then that means that they're not doing Rock Roman. So when would they do that?
So I don't know. Because I've been watching a bunch of different videos and I've been watching a bunch of different theories. And so far, this one guy in this one specific video, everything is starting to align. The addition of Tamatonga and Tungaloa, you know, with Solo, right? There's one more person that's supposed to be coming over.
It's probably their brother.
Yeah, it's supposed to be their brother. I think they were talking about. But then we're talking about possibly getting Roman Reigns and the Usos, the old bloodline versus the new bloodline at Survivor Series.
Throw Jacob in there with them.
Yep. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes, because if it aligns that way, then from what the talks were is that at WrestleMania, we could get The Rock versus Roman like we've been wanting, or they might swing the storyline to The Rock versus Cody, and it'd be title for title, the People's Championship versus the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Okay, so then what the hell is Cody gonna do at SummerSlam?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Because the thing was,
no, Cody has to face the winner of the. Oh no, it was Monday Night Raw that won.
Yeah.
So it's Gunther that won.
He don't have an opponent right. He don't have an opponent right now.
He don't have an opponent as of right now for SummerSlam.
Yeah. Today he doesn't. Yeah.
But I mean,
honestly, Priest probably not even going to be champion by the time SummerSlam rolls around, because
I think Priest he's going to drop it to Drew.
Yeah, at Clash of the Castle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it'll be Gunther versus Drew, which would be a great match.
Well, it would be a great match, and I don't think Gunther's going to beat Drew.
But yeah, I think. Well, it depends. Do you think that CM Punk is going to screw Drew again?
Nah, because I feel like CM Punk's going to be the one to beat Drew for the championship. So, I mean, I feel like if he does screw him over, he's going to screw him over to the point where it's a disqualification, but the title doesn't change hands on disqualification. I can see them setting up a triple threat match: CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre versus Gunther.
Yeah, what I can see is CM Punk trying to screw Drew against Priest and it backfiring.
I can see that too. I mean, Drew got to get one up over him.
I'm about to say, because Punk been getting over on him the entire time, ever since WrestleMania.
Entire time.
Yeah, you can't have your champion looking weak like that. He got to get it. He got to do something. He got to outsmart him.
Well, he's not champion yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, but we'll see. Now, as far as the other news that I had, so we were just talking about PLEs. There's a rumor, and I don't know how true it is, that, well, we already know that AAA said 2026 SummerSlam is going to be a 2-night event. Rumor is they're going to make all of the quote-unquote Big Four PLEs, so Mania, Rumble, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, all 2-night events, and then all the other PLEs, Backlash, Elimination Chamber, Hell in a Cell, all that will become international PLEs. What are your thoughts on that?
So, I get the need for the international, right?
The crowds have been killing it every time.
They going heavy on international.
They getting that bag.
I can't be mad at them, right? But I'm kind of annoyed because they gonna rape us in the price for these 2-night events.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you already saw what WrestleMania was. I mean, WrestleMania was a mortgage payment plus a car payment for 2 nights. So if WrestleMania that was that much, I mean, SummerSlam is considered to be the second biggest event next to WrestleMania. You know, that's a whole week event that they do. They do the fan access, they do all of that. So I'm expecting SummerSlam to be just
WrestleMania
as
prices.
just as expensive as WrestleMania. Survivor Series, I don't see Survivor Series as a 2-night event.
Nobody does.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Unless you do all War Games matches the second night.
All
You
of them the
could do
second
that.
night, that'll be a long ass night, man. I mean, I don't know. Survivor Series to me is a little bit of a stretch. Now, the Royal Rumble, you can absolutely do the Royal Rumble as a 2-night event because you can do one night the women's Royal Rumble, and then you can do the second night the men's Royal Rumble. So you can absolutely do that. And then there's so many matches that you could throw in the mix in between. I think that gives people more opportunity of being seen on a premium live event. Definitely creates matches for people, especially when you have a lot of people that are going to be participating in the Royal Rumble. But I could also see where it's another situation like we had like WrestleMania, where you're going to have your main roster people possibly fighting 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine the World Heavyweight Championship defending the title on night one, and then they drop the title on night one, and then night two they insert themselves in the Royal Rumble? I mean, I kind of see that's how the scenario will go
You know what would be
for a lot of
crazy?
people. What?
If the challenger loses night one and then wins the Rumble night two.
That's what I'm saying.
That
It's gonna
would be
be.
crazy.
I mean, think about it. We've had it happen before. We've had it happen where the World Heavyweight Championship, the champion lost the title and then jumped into the Royal Rumble right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
It was years ago, but I remember it happening.
So, how do you feel about them taking away all other PLEs from America?
I don't think it's going to last. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be that 1 year. I think that 1 year they really want to test out and see. I mean, think about it. They've had PLEs in places where they've never gone before,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're talking about sold out, sold out. They got the whole island out there sold out type shit. So, I mean, it's a smart move by Triple H and everybody else at WWE. Why not? I would capitalize on it. I mean, look at Australia. Australia was insane. Uh
France.
France was stupid. France was the livest live crowd ever that they've ever had that I
Mm-hmm.
remember seeing, you know. I mean, Riyadh or whatever, Saudi Arabia is Saudi Arabia. It's always
It
the
is what
same.
it is. They ain't never
It is.
leaving.
Yeah, they ain't never leaving Saudi Arabia. But I'm just saying, like, it makes sense. It makes sense because, and then you got people from the US that like to travel because, like, hey man, let's go to France. Oh, well, we go to France, yeah. Dude. Well, WWE's having an event there. Let's go.
Yeah, that's too much big money talk for me. I can't relate.
Right, you got people literally save the entire year for like WrestleMania because they know wherever WrestleMania it is, I'm taking a trip. People overseas and they're like, all right, I'm coming to the US for WrestleMania. Save for the entire year. Get their plane ticket, get all that stuff. So people from the US are going to be doing it to go to France or wherever else that they decide to go. Especially if they have a WrestleMania in the UK.
Yeah. So I'm watching SmackDown right now. Indy Hartwell just rolled up on Jade and Bianca. They talking about Bianca's knee. So I don't know. We'll see.
You know what's so crazy though? I feel like the side note, I feel like they just need to come out and say, is she pregnant or is she not pregnant? I know
Who?
Montez Ford,
Oh,
because remember Montez Ford updated on his thing talking about, I think he went from father 2 to father 3 or something like that, and then he changed it, and then people are talking about how she is pregnant and they're just trying to figure out what they want to do.
If she pregnant, then shit, because she was just going ham last week.
I mean, I don't know. To me, she can't be because I don't see how they could let her wrestle if she was pregnant.
Yeah, under doctor's orders, she can't. I would assume she can't wrestle.
I would assume too, but I don't know.
But yeah, I was like, how the hell? That don't make sense. Now, if she got hurt in storyline and she was just gone for a while, then I could believe it. Because remember when Carmella, when niggas found out that she was pregnant, she had just got hurt in storyline and she just never came back.
Yeah.
And then come to find out she pregnant. Everybody's not gonna be like Becky and announce it.
That's true. Well, now, Becky didn't have a choice because she had just won the.
Yeah, she had.
But think about it. She had just been in that match and she was pregnant.
That's true.
So
I guess it depends on how early you are.
Yeah.
I guess. But speaking of Becky, let's talk about what do you think of her match at the PLE, and then what do you think about the cage match on Monday? And Dom's interference in both. Even though he was acting like he was trying to screw Liv by trying to help Becky.
I mean, I wasn't really feeling the cage match. It was okay. The PLE match to me was a little bit better than the cage match. At that point, we already knew that Dom was coming in at somewhere during the cage match to quote unquote screw over Becky. I mean, just the whole storyline and how everything was going was leaning towards that. So,
well, you saw how it happened. He didn't the shit he did on on Saturday was more egregious than what he did on Monday.
Yeah.
Saturday he slid the chair in the middle of the ring. And I don't know why he thought that Becky would accept his help. I don't know why he thought that.
Because it wasn't meant for Becky. That's why.
I know, but the fact that he's trying to make us believe that he was really doing that. Because what he tell Liv, he said, "I flew all the way to Saudi Arabia to make sure that you don't win the title."
That you don't win the title, yeah.
I was like, he pretty much just confirmed that she's gonna win it.
Exactly.
And then on Monday, because Braun Strowman doesn't seem to have matches, he just seems to be chasing JD McDonough everywhere. He came out when Dom opened up the cage, it smacked Becky in the face when
he ran by the cage door.
When Braun was running back, he hit Dom.
Yeah.
And then of course Liv crawls out, and then they see in America they cut it. But everybody saw it on Twitter. But then Liv fucking starts making out with Dom. Well, she's making out with him. He ain't making out back.
He was making out back.
Well, different. I've seen motherfuckers when they be making out. He wasn't trying to, for storyline purposes, he wasn't trying to kiss her back, but he ain't stop it. So where do we see this going?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different things that's going on. You know, they're talking about this new Wyatt 5 or Wyatt 6 that's supposed to be debuting in a little bit. And of course, Liv is supposed to be part of that. And now they're talking about potentially.
Her and Bo Dallas broke up. She said she's single.
And what's that supposed to mean? That don't mean
she probably not gonna be part of that group no more.
Yes, she might be.
I thought the blonde in the group was going to be Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Oh, well, it could be.
Yeah. I think what's the name? Liv gonna. I don't know. Okay, this is the thing. I don't know if she's gonna join Judgment Day, but Judgment Day is clearly breaking up. They're clearly breaking up.
I don't think that they can break up Judgment Day until
Rhea
gets back.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that they're clearly going to break up.
Yeah, because I mean,
Priest is out. Priest is going to be out, and then Liv is going to. Dom is going to be caught. I want to see what happens this coming Monday with Dom and Liv. See the aftermath, and we'll see. Does he start? We got to see how he starts embracing the relationship with Liv, and then when Rhea comes back, that way he's torn. He don't know where to go.
We'll see.
Liv gave him more in that one night than Mommy gave him the entire time they've been on TV.
I know, right?
So I know who I'm picking. But hold on, why is Michin on SmackDown? I thought she was on NXT.
I'm not saying anything about her until they change her name back. That Meechin stuff is.
Nah, it's Michin. Oh, so how do you feel about Sexy Red in NXT?
Oh God, next.
You know she's hosting Battleground this Sunday.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. My mom always said, "If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it."
I mean, that ain't stopped you before. Sexy, yeah, sexy.
I'm not a Sexy Red fan. Let's just put it at that, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at.
All right, let me bring this up real quick. I have a. You said you weren't privy to the new Vince McMahon news.
Nah.
Here we go. Oh. Vince McMahon accuser agrees to pause lawsuit pending a federal probe.
Well, damn. Okay. Well,
The
there
woman
it goes.
who, right there, paused her lawsuit, requested she do so pending a federal investigation. What do you think about this, man? Trump getting 34 counts, Vince McMahon about to go down.
I mean, at the end of the day, if it is true and he did, well, we know he did because he paid him off. But I mean, oh well. I don't feel bad for him, man.
Nah, hell no.
It's what happens whenever you think that you can buy yourself out of a situation. And unfortunately, you reap what you sow. And he got to go.
And then let me see here. I just the sex trafficking and all that other stuff, man, that is crazy.
But, yeah, that's wild.
Like, damn, Vince. And then I said it when Stephanie came out at WrestleMania. She need to change her name. She need to stop going by McMahon. She need to go by her legal name. She need to go by Levesque.
She does. I agree with you on that one. It's time to let that go.
She got to go. It's like she got to stop going by McMahon. I know that's what everybody knows her as, but it's time to change. And you have a new last name. Her name is last name is Levesque now.
I don't know, man. I'd have dropped that big man a long time ago.
I'd have dropped that big man since I left the company. But so we got about 10 minutes left before we get out of here. We got about 33 minutes. It's gonna be a short episode for y'all today. We started kind of late. Got about 10 minutes left. So just want to see where you are gauging everything as far as current storylines. I think the tag titles need the men and women's tag titles need a little more storyline, but I would really say the men's do, because I have no idea who's the challengers for anything.
You know, it's so funny. Who even has the men's tag team championship? I'm
drawing a blank. It's still Awesome Truth and A-Town.
That's right, Awesome Truth and yeah. Okay, I remember the Awesome Truth. What the hell is going on with A-Town Down Under or whatever?
Well, they I forgot who won the men's gauntlet match.
The only reason why I remember Awesome Truth is because R-Truth keeps popping up on people's shit, doing the his normal stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, A-Town Down Under, I think they just fought. No, they didn't. It was I think it was a one-on-one match. I think it was Tommaso Ciampa versus either Waller or Theory. I think it was Theory.
That's what
so they might be feuding.
Why are we doing one-on-one matches with the tag team titles, man? I just need them to get back to the old ways with the tag team division.
Well, sometimes when two teams were beefing, one person from the team would fight another one.
I know. It was a great start off with them breaking up the tag team championships at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Then they continued on that high by revamping and coming out with new championships. So I fuck with that part, right? And then I would say that like they even started incorporating a lot more tag teams. Like if you notice, there are a lot more tag teams now than what there was before. So they have everything to make the tag team division really, really good right now.
Yeah, they got a bunch of
As,
teams.
as much as I hate saying this, I think I think that it's time for Awesome Truth to drop the tag teams
Yeah, I don't think
championship.
they don't think they were ever meant to have a long reign.
Yeah,
They just did
I
that
think
to
it.
break them up and get Truth a win.
Yeah. Well, he got his WrestleMania moment. I do think that it's time though. I don't. I think it's coming at Clash of the
Castle.
Clash at the Castle. Yeah, I think we're gonna get that tag team match where they're gonna drop the titles.
To
Now
who?
I don't know, man.
The
That's a good
Creeds.
question.
You got the Creed. Who's the teams on? So you got the Creeds. You got technically you have Alpha Academy. They're not gonna fight for it.
Mm-mm.
You got Final Testament. That might be who they drop it to. The
Might be
AOP.
fine. Yeah, AOP.
I think that's what they gonna. That's probably who they gonna drop it to. Because they need to do something with them. Because right now they floundering. Final Testament ain't doing nothing.
No, they went down to NXT and destroyed everybody at NXT for what reason? Like they were already dominant. You didn't need them to go down to NXT to show how dominant they already are. Like that to me was a big miss.
And then as far as A Town Down Under, I mean DIY because they're still faces.
I think that's who they probably end up dropping the titles to is DIY.
Yeah.
I really do.
Because then you still got Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
You still have Legato, but they're trying to recruit Andrade.
Yep.
Going back to my Judgment Day point, yeah, the Liv and Carlito are going to replace Rhea and Priest.
I don't like that.
Because you see Carlito, I guess because they're still somewhat pseudo beefing with the LWO. As long as they still got this dominant Ray thing going, they're always going to beef with the LWO. But Carlito he's beefing with them, and he's trying to wiggle his way into Judgment Day, and everybody's cool with it except for Priest.
I just don't like, honestly, Judgment Day to me kind of went downhill when they let JD in. To me, that's when they started like, and then when they did that whole segment with
They
R-Truth.
needed JD. They needed JD because they needed someone to get beat up.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the R-Truth thing was stupid.
JD reminds me of X-Pac when he was in DX.
Yeah, when X-Pac actually had success, he won the
Did.
European title a couple times. He was tag champ.
He did. I'm just saying, like, it just he to me, he's that member of the group right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. And then Dom is hurt, so he can't even do anything. So kiss Liv.
I guess that's why they're just running with this whole Carlito thing and Dom just in limbo, not knowing what he's really going to do because there ain't much they could really do with them.
Well, in his head, he knows what he thinks he knows what to do. Yeah. But we'll see. Final thing before we go. All right, Naomi and Bailey are teaming up right now, going against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Just quick thoughts on the overall women's division on SmackDown.
I actually like the women's division on SmackDown a lot more than I like the women's division on Raw right now.
All right, why is that?
I don't know, man. There's something about the women's division on SmackDown right now. I think they're a lot stronger than the Raw women's division. Just with Tiff is now on Monday Night Raw, isn't she?
No, she's still on SmackDown.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the women's division, man, is stacked. It's freaking loaded, man.
I think Naomi's going to end up getting traded to Raw.
Think she's gonna get traded? Who would they trade her for?
I don't know, but they said that trades are coming. Um, I can see her getting traded for. I don't know yet, but I
And
can
then
see
what's
it.
going on? And then what's going on with Jimmy, man? Like, what's going on with the rest with
It.
the
I think
Usos?
he. I think he's storyline hurt, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess he is storyline hurt, but how long are we gonna keep a storyline hurt? Just like how long are we gonna go without hearing from Roman? Like it's starting at this point now, it's starting to get like a little aggravating,
I
you know?
think. I think Roman is going to pop up at SummerSlam,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean,
or maybe the week before.
just think about this, right? SummerSlam isn't until what, the first week of September.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me that we have to go through all of June, July, and August of every night on SmackDown, Paul Heyman acting like he a scared little, you know what? And until you hear from the tribal chief, I'm the tribal. Like I
I
don't
told you.
know how long.
I think that Solo's really talking to The Rock. He's the one giving him all the stuff to do.
No,
Ain't nobody.
I believe that Solo's talking to The Rock. I 100% believe that it's The Rock that he's referring to. I'm just saying, like at some point, I don't think that they can really keep the storyline without Roman showing up before then.
Well, the only thing is, if you bring Roman back, what are you going to do with him? Are you going to have him immediately jump into a like try to take over again that bloodline? Did they kick him out? Like they jump him?
Yeah, let him kick him out. And then if they do it at the right time, then you can have him disappear for another month and a half or so and then pop back up during SummerSlam. You know what I mean? Like the road to SummerSlam.
I think, like what you said. First off, Roman didn't get drafted, so he can go
Yep.
anywhere right now.
Yep.
Jimmy never got drafted,
Yep.
and Jacob is signed with WWE. Now everybody keeps saying that we should have been seen him, but they threw the okey doke because we got the God instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that honestly, I think they might all show up at the same time. Like I could see what would really be lit is if the new bloodline started jumping Jay, and then all them niggas came out.
They gotta hash that shit out first before they all come out. Or or it's gonna be like every other storyline where they come out, they try to hash it out with him, but he's not feeling it, and then they spend the next couple of weeks doing specific stuff to really like pull the old bloodline back together. It's been done. They did it with the Shield. Remember, they did it with
But
they did it with DX back in the day.
here's
It's
my
been
thing
done.
though. Here's my thing. Do you give Jay a title or the money in the bank before you try to put the old bloodline back together?
I feel like he needs to be the Money in the Bank winner going into like the new bloodline versus the old bloodline. He at least needs the Money in the Bank. If you're not going to give Jay, because honestly, Jay should have beat Gunther, right? We all said it. He should have won. And I mean, technically, Jay right now should have been freaking WWE Undisputed Championship, and he should have been the Intercontinental Championship at this point. I mean, he got screwed out of both matches. So, but at the end of the day, he lost. That's the problem.
Yeah,
He's
facts.
lost, right? They keep calling him main
Main
event
event.
Jay Uso, Big Match Jay, or no, that's Big Match John, but still main event Jay Uso.
Might as well be Big
I
Match
know,
Jay.
but he keeps losing. And at some point, you got to give him a win. You got to give him a double. What's the point of giving him this solo run for him to just keep losing these big matches? It doesn't make sense. There has to be one that counts. And you can't sit there and say that him getting back together with the bloodline is going to be the match that counts because that's not a solo match. So let him win Money in the Bank. Let him hold on to the Money in the Bank. I don't think he needs to hold on to it till WrestleMania to cash it in, but let him hold on to it, cash it in around.
If if Drew is still champion, when Jay has that money in the bank, he cashes it in on him. Because he's not going to do it on Punk.
Cashed. You think they're going to let Drew get cashed in on twice?
Damn, I just thought about that. Damn. Gunther would have to have it. Gunther would have to have it. I'm just thinking about who's on Raw.
Yeah.
It would have to be Gunther then.
It'd be between Gunther and Damian Priest.
Yeah, because Punk, he's not going to cash in on Punk. Punk's too much of a baby face.
Yeah.
It won't be Priest because I don't think Priest is going to have it.
I don't think he is either.
And then, like we said, Drew is going to win it. So it's probably going to be Gunther that has it. Because Gunther's going to get it, and Gunther might hold it until Mania.
I don't think till Mania. I think Gunther. I think we're going to go. I think this year, the way that everything's been with these long, think about it, Seth Rollins had it for over a year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns had his historical run. Somebody's dropping one of these titles soon. I don't see it being Cody. Like I said, I think Cody's going to go into
he's
WrestleMania.
He's going to have his the longest.
Yeah, Cody's holding on to his throughout this year. When he drops it, it probably be towards SummerSlam of next year. But I see Cody winning multiple world championships. You know what I'm saying? He's going to drop it, win it back, drop it, win it back. I think by next year, by the end of next year, Cody might even be like a 3-time champion.
Yeah.
Like the way that, I mean, we had it one year where freaking Randy and John Cena kept dropping it and winning it from each other throughout the whole entire year.
Charlotte and Sasha.
Yep, Charlotte and Sasha. So, I mean,
you want to know what this is my last point that we're gonna go. You know who actually has the longest reign right now of solo champions?
Who?
Logan.
Yeah.
It's Logan. And I don't really see who's gonna beat Logan unless because now they're kind of still doing the Kevin Owens beefing with the Bloodline. He's beefing with the Bloodline no matter who's in it. And I don't know if they're going to redo or relaunch or reignite, the Logan Kevin Owens feud. Like, who does Logan have to fight right now? He didn't have anybody. That's why they threw him in with Cody. He has nobody to fight.
Logan's losing that championship to Kevin Owens.
Oh shit! I just realized the Good Brothers are out here with AJ. Is AJ about to retire? Hold up. Are you watching this?
No, I'm not watching it.
Hold up.
I'll go back and watch it. All right. Well, with that being said, we ain't gonna let Treyway spoil everything.
We're gonna leave y'all on that cliffhanger. Wait. All right. Oh, hold up. I'm trying to pause this damn volume. There we go. Shit. All right. So with that being said, this is your boy Trey, aka Treyway, aka Friday Night Trey.
This your boy Jay, aka Rantin' Jay, aka Friday Night Rantin' Jay, aka Rantin' Jay.
All right, this has been episode 105. Everybody like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We on all your platforms. This episode will be uploaded to Spotify. If you can't watch the audio, listen to the video. If you can't watch the video, listen to the audio. But all right, y'all, we are out. Peace.
Peace.